You. Subject name here. Must be the pride of. Subject hometown here.
Alright, I have a damn near useless jump. Oh, I should have checked what her jump animation looks like in the portal.
I mean, I think you can at one other point or the other.
Yeah.
So we'll find out, and it'll probably
look amazing, I'm sure.
It'll make the game
devices are
suddenly
required on all
fun.
mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate the high-energy pellet and have therefore been disabled for your safety.
If her jump animation will just make the game become at like high definition,
Good.
higher than like.
Now use the Aperture Science unstationary scaffold to reach the chamber lock.
Well, that looks dangerous.
I want to eat it. Wait, what the? Why is there a single plant? Just like one single plant.
Where?
That's gonna bother me forever now.
Oh good, I missed.
Oh. I mean, at least you didn't die.
Yeah. Let's try that again. Oh. You see it? She's like awkwardly snapped back into place at the end of it.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's weird because like you would say like, oh, I guess they didn't really intend for people to see it, but like they did because they made a model.
Yeah, like they went out of their way to animate all of this.
Yeah. I mean, like I get like at the time, well, like not a big studio, it was like an indie team, and literally caused the growth of indie games to even be possible. But like, it's still really funny.
And I missed.
No.
Guess what? The jump was less useful than I thought it was.
This is so sad.
Let's try this a third time. Technically second, but at the same time technically third.
Third time's the charm.
Oh, I literally didn't even have to jump. Alright.
What? How did that work?
I pressed A, but I definitely didn't jump. I just kind of walked.
This game really just has all the 2007 aspects.
Yep.
It's very wild because at the time this was considered to look realistic and all. And now you look at it and you're like, what's going on here?
Please note that we have added a consequence for failure. Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official testing record, followed by death. Good luck.
Oh yeah, that seems like a thing that should not happen.
Yeah, it's just like death for you, and that's it.
Well, this was a poor place to stand.
Yeah, if the enemy ball hits you, you will just die. top 10 scariest horror game moments.
Suddenly orb. And dead.
Portable, bounce. I'm trying to quote a post I saw.
Let's try that again.
It was a Spider-Man ball.
Yeah, I didn't think that would count. I'm sending infinite energy balls into infinite.
This has created a situation. Yeah!
Ta-da! Oh great, now it's time for the annoying lift sound again.
Is it really that annoying to you?
I mean, it's not my favorite sound ever.
That's fair.
Probably safer.
What is that water even made out of?
Very impressive. Please note that any appearance of danger is merely a device to enhance your testing experience.
Somehow I doubt that.
Water, like, it just kind of looks like a public bathroom. Like, is it so disgusting that it kills you?
Yeah, kinda.
Can you even call that water? It's just
Sludge.
death juice.
It's like sewer sludge. Death juice.
Sludge juice. Death sludge
juice.
juice.
I like the name Death Juice. That's funny.
Well, if you drink death juice, I mean, you do die. So it tells you what's gonna happen right away.
The Enrichment Center regrets to inform you that this next test is impossible. Make no attempt to solve it.
Okay. Let's see here.
The Enrichment Center apologizes for this clearly broken test chamber.
Well, now I've just put it back.
I think I know what's happening here.
Once again, the Enrichment Center offers its most sincere apologies on the occasion of this unsolvable test environment.
There we go. Is this where I get the orange thing? When do I get the orange thing?
I don't know.
Frankly, this chamber was a mistake. If we were you, we would quit now.
Am I supposed to actually be able to figure this out, or is it literally waiting for me to give up?
No one
I
will
think
blame
this
you
is
for
that
giving
whole.
up. In fact, quitting at this point is a perfectly reasonable response.
Yeah, she definitely talked over you, so I have no idea what you just said. Also, that's just amazing to watch.
I was rolling around at the speed of sound. Got place, go,
Quit now,
follow.
and cake will be served immediately.
Oh, is this where cake is a lie came from?
Yes.
And I missed.
So, yeah, you're on the top of that thing where the cube first was. If you look left, there's like a hole, and I think that's where you, like, if you look at the door entrance thing,
Oh,
there's
hello.
a hole, and I think you can shoot up there.
Yeah, that looks like it's what you're intended to do. Well, I did that wrong.
I could feel the despair in your voice.
Like, well, guess I gotta do it all over.
Fantastic. You remain resolute and resourceful in an atmosphere of extreme pessimism.
There's something funny to me about it having to load every single room. Like,
Yeah.
it's an old game, but still, it's still funny to me.
Yeah. Like, it's a very old indie game. I don't think Unity was even around yet and stuff like that, but still, it's funny.
Like, it's impressive they made this shit work. Especially with, like, the camera stuff and the...
Hello again.
Yeah.
To reiterate, previous for momentum.
I do kind of find it a bit sad how Valve kind of fell, if that makes sense, just because, like,
Yeah.
after its games got really popular, they're just like, no more. I mean, there's gonna be VR games, so I think that's cool. There's gonna be a VR Half-Life. There was that Portal VR game that wasn't really anything, but like, if you flipped off the other robot, he would get mad.
Spectacular. You appear to understand how a portal affects forward momentum, or to be more precise, how it does not.
Momentum time.
Okay, they're very, very precise response they must want me to be using. Unless... No.
Yeah, you can only do portals on like white panel.
I'm trying to find the what I assume is a really precise spot that it wants me to go to, unless... No, that's not what it wants. Yeah, I don't know what it's trying to tell me at all.
Okay, do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Okay, so like go back to the top.
Because I'm like completely lost with what it wants from me.
There's those panels like that came out from behind you. You put portal on that panel, I think.
I thought I tried that and it
And then
didn't
you-
let me.
Oh, you tried that? There's a panel. I think there's a panel.
No, it's working this time. I'm just saying I thought I did that from farther away and it didn't work.
Oh. Okay, yeah, because my footage is lagging somewhat, which is like okay, I can deal with it, but oh,
Okay.
we're in a loop.
Momentum, a function of mass and velocity, is conserved between portals.
What?
In layman's terms, speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out.
What?
You accidentally got to the other side because of how it worked, I think.
Yeah, I just didn't touch the control stick that time. I'm like, I wonder what happens if that happens. Let's try that again.
Freedom time! Momentum is very important in this game. And also terrifying.
Yeah.
Because of the whole, I think if like you do like the top portal thing, then the bottom portal that people like do, where like you're just in a constant falling loop, I think it gets faster and faster.
Can it eventually crash the game?
I don't think so.
Like, I would imagine there's some kind of cap on it, just because it would be, that's so easy to create.
Yeah.
The Enrichment Center promises to always provide a safe testing environment. In dangerous testing environments, the Enrichment Center promises to always provide useful advice. For instance, the floor here will kill you. Try to avoid it.
Thanks, GLaDOS. Thanks, GLaDOS, very cool.
Oh, there it is.
Orange one.
About time. Okay.
I completely forgot how to do this one. I think shooting that wall there when the door opens. Yeah, and the waiting game happens.
Oh, wait, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't move anymore.
Did it just crash?
I think it did.
No!
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm like taking my headphone partial.
Can't believe we just crashed the game.
We crashed the game! Oh my gosh!
Well then.
I can't believe we crushed the game. We weren't doing much. We were just chilling, and then
I
we
was
just
just
were
doing
like,
what
I'm
I
gonna
thought-
die now.
I was just doing what I thought was how I was supposed to do it, and then the game's like, no,
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
allowed
you're
anymore.
supposed to do it like that, and then it's just like, no. I'm glad I did this.
you saying GLaDOS did this just reminds me of there's a thing in the original version of Final Fantasy II where if you go through doors too many times in the final dungeon, the game will soft lock. And it's
Oh my
called Zeromus's like trap or something. It's like referred to as Zeromus's trap or something like that, which is the name of the final boss. And that's why it reminded me
Oh
of that because
gosh.
it's a crash that the game that the community
Yeah.
calls the fault of the final boss.
Yeah. Gosh. Oh my gosh.
Alright, I'm gonna chop the recording here. I'm gonna turn it off and back on for a quick sec.